Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading for the 1st to the 7th of June 2020. The weekly reading, it is a general reading, as you know. It cannot be for everybody. There will be some messages in there with an overview of what the week may potentially look like. Bear in mind that this is a snapshot. It is not set in stone. You can change it anytime you want, and you can make a difference to it. Okay, so your overall theme for your weekly reading there, Cancer, is you've got the pure white dragon from Orion. Nice. Transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. How beautiful is that? Wow, look at the wings. They're all light. Cool. Okay. Start to lay down some cards. Expand on the reading. So we know that white generally denotes honesty, purity, peace, love, and wisdom. And so this dragon is asking you and is going to help you along your way this week, Cancer. But the idea behind this is that you do have all that knowledge within you already. And it's asking that you process what you know. So that's telling you that you do have that wisdom already. And that if you are to act with truth and honesty, then that's going to allow you to become lighter, to expand more, to become more a light of the universe, for the world, for, even for your own self. So I guess, honesty, truth, but also believing in what you know, and that you already have it there is very, very important. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, Page of Shields, Ace of Shields, Justice, King of Wands, Knight of Cauldrons, Equilibrium, Two of Shields, and the Four of Cauldrons. Alright. Okay, so the overall energy of your week this week, Cancer, is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords could be a Gemini energy. So, it is really bringing, it's trying to decipher what is right, what is true and what isn't. And this is a great connection to the first card there. Because swords are about the intellect, about communication, about cutting out, cutting through stuff. Just, getting the revelations, that the lightning, lightning illuminates. And and the Knight is an action card. So, you are looking for the truth. You are moving towards the truth. You are, really putting some energy into that. So what's crossing this is the Queen of Swords. So yes, so we've actually even moved up a notch. Now there's going to be possibly an offer of an offer of some advice, an offer of some understanding, some information that's going to allow you to actually, develop on this theme here. Now she could be, if she's the Queen of Swords, then it could be a Libra energy. But she's offering you the understanding that you need from a higher level. So definitely the right place, the right time. There is this happening, and I'm going to get on with the reading because I seem to be just stumbling there at the moment. So let it flow, please, Guardians. Please allow that information to come through more strongly. Now, the thing with the Queen of Swords there, thank you, Guardians, is you've got the rainbow here. So there is bringing that, that is the rainbow, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So you've got, and also all the colours of the chakras. So you've got alignment happening there. So the Queen of Swords is already in a good space. She already knows what she knows. She knows that she'll expand on that, but she's sort of, she's been through it. She's sort of honed her intellect, honed her understanding, and now she's willing to give it. So it could be a person in your life that has those qualities, doesn't necessarily have to be a Libra. Okay, so this is you and your mindset, and this is the Page of Shields. So you are in that starting out phase. You are collecting. You are, wanting to manifest. And here we have, the green there, that beautiful, beautiful green. So it's a healing green. That's a deep, earthy green. So it's beautiful. And the red for the passion. So you have got that passion to understand more, to learn more. So that's great. Great. Okay, and at the basis of your reading here is the Ace of Shields. So you've got, it's been given to you. This has been given to you, and especially for you, Cancer, so that you may be able to do what you need to do in order to elevate and expand and, bring through all that wisdom that is sitting there within you. So your guardians are allowing some more resources to come in, more intense energy to be there. Whatever, you need will be there at hand. And it is coming through from Spirit. And if you look, there's everything you could possibly need here. Okay, so okay. To find out why that fell over, we'll find that out later. Okay, so in the past is just, so you have been trying to find balance, but you may have found that you've been unable to get it at that point. And it has been really, you have been looking for that justice, that just rewards, or that, the just decision being made. So that, but that's in your past, and we're moving through from there, which is great. Now here you have the King of Wands, which is a Leo energy. So this could be a Leo in your life, but it's definitely, a very masculine energy, as we can see here, and very passionate. There's, he's expanded on her, or his knowledge has come through from experience. As you can see, there is no new shoots up the top here, because that's been, that's been gone. That newness, that starting out, is gone behind. But he has the shoots, the leaves down the centre, so that he's built on his experience, and he's continued to build on his experience. So he might be a professional that you're talking to, could be a businessman, businesswoman, somebody that really knows their stuff. And if that's you, then that's some great qualities that are coming through. Or if it's not a Leo, it's somebody in your life that has them. Now, this is you, though. So you got the Knight of Cauldrons. How cool is that? And the Knight of Cauldrons, as I said, the Knights are action cards. Now, the Knight is wanting to open up his heart, his emotions, connect more. There's definitely that, connecting more with nature, with the grounding, with that connection to earth, and also to spirit, to Mother Earth. And communication is a big thing here as well. So you see the blue dragon there, and the blue cloak, and the blue tunic. So it is about being honest in your communication. So speak what you think, really when you speak, come from the heart. Maybe not be so frivolous in what you're saying, or consider what you're saying, the impact that it's going to have. How will it be for others receiving that information? So you're in a great space there. Okay, so you in the situation is that, that equilibrium there. So that's temperance. So that is bringing the practical and the spiritual together. So if you've been too practical and not been looking at what you can bring through spiritually, this is going to change, because this is the environment. This is allowing you. And as you open up your heart and open up yourself to possibilities, to more deeper feelings, deeper knowledge, deeper wisdom, then you will find that this will balance out more. Because you still remain in the world. You still have to manifest. You still have to do what needs to be done. But you can also, bring the two together, which is what it's all about. And here we have the rainbow again. So you know that you're on the right track, that that you are able to bring through this. Okay, your hopes and fears. We have the Two of Shields. Yes, so you're hoping that you can juggle them both. You're hoping that they don't, one goes, because look, he's got one up, one down, but it's like bringing one up, one down, one up sort of thing. You've got the circle of life here, so that's that balance in life as well. Where you've got to look at, the ups and downs, the balancing out of things. And you're hoping that you have enough resources to be able to do this. Right, okay, so the outcome of your reading of this week, Cancer, is the Four of Cauldrons. So, yes, as you can see, this card speaks very much for itself. Too much energy at looking at this battered stuff, this negative energy, these experiences that might have not been that good. There's still looking at those, pondering over those, sort of too absorbed in those. And right beside you is an opportunity that has been offered to you. And, there is that potential to miss this opportunity. Okay, draw some clarifying cards. Let's have a look to see. More information we need. What have we got there? Okay, yes, so we've got the Leo energy, we've got the strength. So, you will need to pull some strength out of yourself. You will need to stand strong, but you can do this knowing that you are supported. Okay, let's see if we can get any more messages. So it was just the one that's fallen on the floor in the most awkward place possible. Okay, so we're going to have to try and get that out. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, because it is in a really weird place. Oh, there's two of them down there. Excuse me, Cancer, I'm going to have to go and get these out. Right. Not ideal. Right. Right, we've got the High Priestess, so you have the intuition, you have the understanding, you do have that wisdom within you, Cancer. You can bring that out. So your direction this week. God, I find the words this morning. Jeez, that's that. You know what it is? It's because the theme of your reading, Cancer, is that you're wanting to bring out that information. It's about bringing out that information, the wisdom, and all that. And so I'm struggling to find the words, and I can blame it on that, and I'm sticking to it. But it's, yeah, so when I have an issue with something, then I always find that I have to sort of look at why it's happening. Maybe the cards all fall on the ground or whatever. There's chaos, scattering, whatever. But for this, it's really trying to find the words. So you have them. You have that wisdom. Okay, and here we have the Five of Swords. But you may feel that you will be confronted, and there will be a conflict within, getting your point across, because this is the sword, so it's communication, it's ideas, so you may be challenged. All right. I'm going to pull another clarifier on that Four of Cauldrons, because I just want something else for that. What have we got? Yes, Wheel of Fortune. So, this opportunity will not stay around for too long. The Wheel of Fortune is all about timing. And as you can see, the wheel goes up and the wheel goes down. Or that way, whichever way it is. So what's that saying is that this opportunity will only come through, at a certain time and for a certain period of time. So if you keep looking at this and you don't actually see the opportunity there, you may miss it this time around. Don't be too sort of like caught up in, oh my God, I got to do something. That's not what this is saying. It's saying that the opportunity is there, you can take it. It will come back round again, but it may be some time, but it will come back round again and you may be well ready for it then. But, yes, very much timing. As I said before, the pure white dragon from Orion fell over, so we're going to just pull how many cards Spirit wants us to have to see what that was about. Okay, any more please, Guardians? Any more? Wow, there's a whole heap come out. Let's see. Let's have a quick look. We've got a whole lot of going on there. Okay, so we have the Hierophant, so we have lessons learned. We have the Two of Swords, so you're still undecided, but there is no rush. You are quietly meditating underneath there. You have the Star, so you have that increased temperament, which we said, that balancing out the practical with the spiritual, and this is intuition as well. You have the Three of Swords, so you may have found that you've ventured down this road, you've tried to open yourself up, you've put yourself out there, and you may have been hurt by something that had happened along the way. Somebody, third party, some other people, that maybe, that with that we saw over here with that conflict that you're a bit worried about is going to happen, so that's what's put you into that space. Okay, so now these other ones that have fallen, we'll get those out the way and then we'll go to the first two that come out. Okay, once again we've got the same card as you had as your hopes and fears. Hoping to juggle things, hoping that it will, that you will have what you need and you'll be able to put it into the right space. Okay, here we have the Page of Pentacles. Now, this is the same thing as your thought pattern. This goes back to that. So that's a very important thing for you too. So if these are showing up twice, Cancer, it means that they are quite important for you. So you are just moving, you are just finding your way with bringing through this information and this wisdom and expanding. And then you have the Nine of Swords. So there's that worry. That sleepless nights and that. But the good thing about that is that worry will go. Will move out from you and you'll be able to see a lot clearer and be a lot more sort of peaceful in that, because that is the coming to the end of the cycle. Now, the last two, we have the Seven of Wands, or rods or staves or whatever you want to call them. And this is about being victorious in your fight. You will conquer. You will succeed. This is a success card. You're standing above whatever's going on and you're not going to let them breach your defenses. You're standing your ground here, which is really, really cool. And the last but not least is the Tower. So the Tower is going to break things down. So you will find that you are kind of drawn to it, even though you don't want to be drawn to it. The information that they're talking about that's allowing you to expand, to evolve, to grow is going to be shown to you anyway in whatever way that is done. Now, as I talked about before, it may be in a different, not this time around, but next time around. But it is definitely going to happen where you will be sort of, everything will open up and become very, very clear, because it will. And you will break, and this is that breaking down of thought patterns, mindsets, philosophies, structures, whatever that is holding you back from actually evolving. If you think about it, with this one, you're wanting to go to evolve up and out, whereas the Tower is that bringing things down to a base level. Sometimes we have to go back to basics to find our way through there. Okay, so now we'll just pull two more cards to end the reading. It's taking a bit longer than I thought. Okay. This is the dark mirror. It's going to show us the other side of you. Things don't masquerade, yes. So take off that mask there, Cancer. Show your true self. We've got the number 6 here. 1 and 5 is 15, which is 6. 6 is the truth and order number. So yes, definitely. 1 is about the end, is you, and 5 is freedom and change. So by bringing through that truth, taking off the mask, you're going to find the ability to connect with your own truth. Nice. And the last card, what angel is going to be with you this week? That one came out fairly quick. Sand dolphin. So intention, yes. So, don't worry about how you're going to do this necessarily, because you will be shown. Spirit will give you guidance. You've got the dragon to give you, that support that you need and the guidance that you need. So you can call on the dragon. You can call on Sand Dolphin and Angel Silver Dolphin, and they will, and you will be connected to all the information that you need. So as you can see, that person's just standing there, and it's kind of like a prayer. It's saying, I'm open, I'm willing to hear, I'm willing to learn, and I'm willing to expand and grow. So, very, very beautiful energy behind that. So, don't freak out about how you're going to get it done. Just know that you just have to have the intention, and everything will flow from it. Beautiful. Okay, Cancer, well, that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great week, because it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun if you can just get, get it in your mind that this is going to be a very inspiring and evolving and growth week for you. Okay, see you later. Bye.